Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 3-2. The Detroit Tigers took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. Matt Davidson grabbed 3 runs driven in as the White Sox claimed victory over the A's 4-1. The Tampa Bay Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-5. The New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-2. The Boston Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-5. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. The win was their 7th in a row. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 5-4. The Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-3. The Reds took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. The Colorado Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 8-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. The San Diego Padres snapped their 7-game losing streak as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 7-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. The road trip continues with the second of a quick 2-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Tribe aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. Lifetime against Jose Barrios, just a 1 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Kipnis is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 5. Ramirez at second. Encarnacion at first. One gone. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Curveball that time, not even close. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 1-0. Salazar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Joe Mauer, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Norman Payne. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch of the at bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Sano might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
This is lifted out to left. Rosario is there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball three. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Lifetime against Danny Salazar, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Sano on at first, nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So striding forward now, Max Kepler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Up next for Minnesota, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's back into second here safely.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Edwin Encarnacion now. A ball and no strikes. A base hit in his first trip. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Kipnis at third. Ramirez at second with one away. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box, Norman Payne, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Payne, a Kentucky-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. The 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Vance Target Field is among the first professional sports venues to provide free wireless access to all fans in all concourses and seating areas. The Twins Wi-Fi network will provide unique content, including video replays of highlights shortly after they happen, a live box score, and extensive information about Target Field. More information, check it out online at twinsbaseball.com.
Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Naquin's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to Jason Castro. One and two to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Byron Buxton now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Eric Thames, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. Mauer takes it in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batter, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Polanco is right there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Joe Mauer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Counts 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. And Jason Kipnis, a hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The Dozier for 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Taylor Rogers comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Mike Napoli will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Mike Napoli.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Mike Napoli will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 32.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Bradley Zimmer is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Center field, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Pitch on the way. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Up next for Minnesota, Logan Morrison will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Norman Payne.
Right fielder, Norman Payne.
Here comes the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kepler has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Thames behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton moving forward. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. And their runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And the 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But, man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Kipnis over at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 5 and the Twins nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Pulled toward right center field. Payne moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Striding in, Jason Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
This is line to left. Brantley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here it comes. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Norman Payne, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Zimmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit toward the hole. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
First and second here with nobody out. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Throw over to first. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. This is line to left. Rosario is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Yan Gomes will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he's going to deliver the run here as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Rosario coming on, but this will land untouched. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Indians lead it 7-0. Yan Gomes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 8, Yan Gomes.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Rajai Davis is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Rajai Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Mauer aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this one's in the dirt. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Sano, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's just 2 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Back up the, oh no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder, Bradley
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Ramirez on third. Encarnacion on second. Davis on at first with nobody out. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Designated hitter, Eric Thames.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here's the 2-0. Here's a strike. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he fouls this one off. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 0-1. Ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Francisco Lindor would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Presley.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Twins nothing. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Popped him up. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Zimmer. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Taken in by Kipnis, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 11 and the Twins nothing. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there, base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Edwin Encarnacion now. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Rajay Davis. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Davis, 37 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Kepler's there for it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they lead it 11-0. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch, right over the middle, knee high. Runners on first with 1 down. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So here's Joe Mauer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Nick Goody enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have. Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Goody
playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Buxton, the runner at third. Mauer on at second with 2 down. Drilled to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
11-1 at the end of this one. Cleveland posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Danny Salazar takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. The victorious Cleveland Indians. 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 22 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field Station located beyond Right Field on 3rd Avenue.